What separates people who crumble under pressure from people who seem to thrive no matter what life throws at them? It's not talent. You see talented people fall apart all the time. It's not intelligence. Some of the most brilliant people are also the most fragile. It's not even luck. Some people seem to get hit by everything and still come out stronger. It's mental strength. And here's the surprising thing about mental strength that most people don't understand. Mental strength isn't really about what you do. It's about what you stop doing. The things you eliminate from your mental habits matter more than the things you add. Here are 7 things mentally strong people don't do, backed by psychology. Number 1, they don't waste energy on things they can't control. This is the absolute foundation of mental strength. Psychologists call this having an internal locus of control. Mentally strong people focus their energy on what they can influence, and they accept what they can't. They don't agonize over traffic, bad weather, other people's opinions, or things that happened in the past. They ask one simple question in every situation. Is there something I can actually do about this? If the answer is yes, they act. If the answer is no, they let go. That one question filters out about 80% of the things most people worry about. And it frees up enormous amounts of mental energy. Number 2, they don't stay in their comfort zone. Your brain is wired to seek safety and predictability. The comfort zone feels good because it's familiar and safe. But here's the paradox. Staying in your comfort zone actually increases your anxiety over time. Your world shrinks. Your tolerance for uncertainty decreases. And everything outside your little bubble becomes more and more terrifying. Mentally strong people regularly do things that scare them. Not because they enjoy fear. Nobody enjoys fear. But because they understand that courage is like a muscle. Every time you do something that makes you uncomfortable, you expand your comfort zone a little bit. The goal isn't to eliminate fear. The goal is to make your comfort zone big enough that most things don't scare you anymore. Number 3, they don't dwell on past mistakes. Ruminating on past failures is one of the most destructive mental habits a person can have. Psychologists call this rumination, and it's strongly linked to depression, anxiety, and decreased performance in every area of life. Your brain replays the mistake over and over, hoping to find a different outcome. But the past doesn't change. Mentally strong people don't ignore their mistakes. They do something more productive. They extract the lesson and then they move on. They ask, what can I learn from this experience? They write down the answer. And then they close the mental file and shift their focus to what they can do right now. The past is data. It's information to learn from. It is not a life sentence. Number 4, they don't seek approval from everyone. Here's a hard truth that took me years to fully accept. If you try to be liked by everyone, you will be respected by no one. It's mathematically impossible to please everyone. And the attempt to do so will leave you exhausted, resentful, and unrecognizable to yourself. Mentally strong people understand that disapproval is inevitable if you're doing anything meaningful. If you stand for something, some people will disagree with you. If you make bold decisions, some people will criticize you. That's not a sign that you're doing something wrong. It's a sign that you're doing something that matters. They seek feedback from a small circle of trusted people. And they ignore the noise from everyone else. Number 5, they don't compare themselves to other people. Social comparison is the thief of joy. This isn't just a quote on a poster. It's a psychological reality. When you compare yourself to others, you always lose. Because you compare your beginning to someone else's middle. You compare your struggle to their carefully curated highlight reel. You compare your chapter 1 to their chapter 20. It's an unfair fight that you can never win. Mentally strong people have learned to guard against this tendency. They compare themselves to who they were yesterday. They measure their progress against their own standards and their own goals. And that's a race they can actually win. Number 6, they don't expect immediate results. We live in a world of instant everything. Amazon delivers in hours. Messages arrive in seconds. You can get dinner delivered to your door without talking to a single person. But meaningful growth doesn't work that way. You can't microwave success. Mentally strong people understand the power of the compound effect. Small daily improvements, repeated consistently over a long period of time, produce massive results. But only if you're patient enough to stick with it when nobody is clapping and nobody notices. They don't expect to be fit after one workout. They don't expect to be successful after one project. They don't expect to be an expert after 1 month of practice. They play the long game. And the long game always wins. Number 7, this is the most important one. They don't blame other people for their problems. Mentally strong people take full responsibility for their lives. Not because everything that happens is their fault. Obviously, things go wrong that are outside your control. But because blaming other people gives away your power. As long as someone else is responsible for your situation, someone else has to fix it. And you stay stuck waiting for them to change. Mentally strong people ask one question when something goes wrong. What can I do about this right now? They don't waste time assigning blame or listing reasons why it's not their fault. They focus on the solution. And that's why they keep moving forward when everyone else stays stuck complaining about things they won't change. So here's my challenge. Pick one of these 7 things. Just one that resonates with you. Maybe it's stop dwelling on the past. Maybe it's stop seeking approval from people who don't matter. Maybe it's stop comparing yourself to others. Practice letting go of it for 1 week. Just 1 week. And watch how much lighter and stronger you feel. If this helped you, let me know in the comments which one you need to work on most. And in the next video, I'll show you the psychology of emotional resilience and how to bounce back from anything life throws at you.